Hi, my name is Tracy Trubovich. My banner ID number is 01815757, and I have not collaborated with any other live person to make this video. Okay, we're looking at two variables here, our age and our GPA. The first part of this video will show a scatter plot describing the form, strength, and direction. I will also talk about these two variables being independent or dependent. The next will show the correlation coefficient. In the last part of the video, we will look at a student who's 25 and look at their predicted GPA. Okay, here is my scatter plot for our two variables, GPA and age. We're looking at the y-axis as GPA, meaning that this is going to be our response variable, and age as our explanatory variable. This is a linear graph. The data is positive, but I don't see a very strong correlation between your age and your GPA. I do see that there is quite a lot of data between the ages of 20 and 40, but again, I think that that's just the amount of people that are going to school then, and you can see that their GPA, but just if you look at an 80-year-old, their GPA is just as high as the age between 20 and 40. So I do think that this doesn't have a lot of strength. And just because you're a certain age doesn't mean that your GPA is going to be higher or lower than anybody else's. All right, and here is the correlation coefficient between age and overall GPA. Just to explain the correlation coefficient is always between -1 and +1. It can be equal to, but that would mean that it's not real data because it would have to fall exactly on a single straight line, which is very rare. The correlation coefficient measures the strength of two quantitative variables and also measures the linear association. So we're looking for a number that's close to 1, and I would say this is not. This is 0.250 if you round up from 5, and that is not a number that's close to 1. If this was a 0.9 something, then yes, this would be a very strong association, but I would say this is not between age and GPA. All right, and last we are going to look at a predicted GPA for a student who is 25. This is done obviously in StatCrunch. However, I would like to explain the formula to find this out. Okay, so to start out, we would take the intercept, or B0, which is 2.269. You're going to add that to the slope, or B1, which is 0.018, times the age of 25. And that's going to give you your predicted GPA. Knowing that our independent variable is going to be age, okay? And our dependent variable is still going to be GPA. So if you wanted to find out the GPA of a student who's 32, you would do the exact same thing, B0 plus B1 times 32, right? So you just take out the age of 25 and you just put in the 32. And again, that will give you your predicted GPA. So the answer to this is B0, which is 2.269, plus the slope, 0.018, times 25, and that will give you 2.719 GPA. And that wraps up the video assignment number 3. Thank you.